Which is the most important element in any business? Is it the profit, the brand, revenue, customers, or marketing? So, what do you think is most important in your business? Let's take your example for now, right? So, you would say obviously financial success is very important because anything related to finance in business or anything related to money is very important, whether it's profits, cash flow, revenue, your turnover, your balance sheet, all those things at the bottom line, right? But before that, there are many other things which are equally important. And without those elements, you can't achieve financial success. And those things could be your brand equity, your marketing efforts, your team behind the whole project or your business, right? Your systems and processes. Because until unless you don't build that kind of system in your organization with the right people, with the right brand messaging, communication, marketing, you won't achieve the financial success, right? So you would say yes, the other elements are the foundational elements, and for the financial success, the other elements like your team, processes, plan, marketing, these are the important elements which should ultimately give you the financial success. Okay. Now this you realize when I explained the whole system to you. But what I would now tell you is the most important element. Now, which is the most important element that is not even your brand, that is not even your marketing, that is not the revenue, that is not the cash flow, and that is not even the profits or your customers. The most important element in any business is the business leader, because the leader is the ultimate, driving force behind any business. Whether you are solving a complex problem or you are solving a generic problem, ultimately businesses have to solve some or the other problem so that they can build a sustainable model, right? Or they become the first choice of their customers. But even before we talk about the business model, like what kind of problem you are solving, who are your target customers, right? What is your revenue model? What would you sell? The most important part is who is running this business. Yes. So ultimately, it all depends on one person, that who is that person, who is the founder of that person, or who is the person who started this venture, right? Because if the vision is not clear, if they don't have the long-term vision, if the founders don't have the long-term vision, they don't know that where are they going to take this business, and then unless no business can ever sustain, right? No business can ever come into profits until unless the business owner has the clarity. It's very important that the business owner, the management, the stakeholders, or the leader should be very much clear that why are they starting this business. Before starting anything, it's not only about making money. If your goal is just to make money, you can do a lot of other things, right? You could get into job. You could, make money through some stock investments, or you could, do some kind of trading. But if you have decided, if you have chosen to start a business, that means your why should be very much clear. Your purpose should be very much clear, that why are you into business? What is the long-term goal you have, right? Most of the business owners, they fail because they want only some limited income for themselves, because they feel that, okay, business is just another option, because everybody needs money. They need some kind of regular income. Some people, they get into job, right? So they, start working for other organizations because they need income, and they start getting salary in terms of an income. Whereas some people, they decide, okay, we need regular income, so the money that comes from business in shape of some profits, that would be their income, right? So their primary mode is just income. But how much income do they need? And what would they do if they, generate more revenue? They generate more income than what they were really expecting, right? What would they do with that money? What is the impact are they going to create? So all these things are not clear to most of the business owners. And when they start their journey, they start without goals, without objectives, without clear targets. So ultimately, what's happened? They don't land anywhere because their goals are not clear. So they don't know where to go, where to reach. Because if you are just sitting in a car and you have some fuel in your car and you start driving, but you don't know the destination, then where would you reach? You can, waste your whole fuel within the same city also, right? Or you can move to a worst location, right? Or you can, have a wonderful journey and you can reach to your dream destination also. So the clarity is very important, and in today's world, businesses are stuck. Even some people they start with long-term goals, clarity, objectives, and visions. Still, they get stuck at certain situation where they don't know how to come out of it. Right. So again, they don't have the clarity because they see a lot of confusion, and they are in a situation where they put in a lot of efforts, and they realize that after putting in a lot of efforts they are not able to come out of that situation, and their whole business is still there uh, for where they want to come out of it, right? So that is a very common problem nowadays, and that is a situation that is called the stagnation. Yeah, your business becomes stagnant. You are not able to scale it, and you don't know that what is the next level. Sometimes people don't even know the true potential of their business. They don't know the true potential that the business owner or the leaders they have. So this is something where I believe the business owners should have a purpose. They should have very clear vision, right? And they should have the clarity about everything. As long as you will be doing business in a situation of uncertainty, you'll not be able to succeed, and you'll not be able to create and big impact. So if you really want to build a legacy, yeah, or if you believe that your name should be after you, okay, people should remember you for what you have done in the business world, in the industry. So of course, take some time, think about it, that what is the core purpose? Why did you start business? What were your initial goals, which, inspired you to start the business? And where are you today? You would see there is a lot of gap because when you had started business, your ambitions were different. But today, your ambitions are not there. You are stuck in total liabilities. You are stuck in day-to-day operations. You are just doing firefighting. You are fighting for survival. You want to make payments on time. You want the regular cash flow. You want a sustainable revenue through which you can pay your EMIs. You can, make some profit which can ultimately, run your business. But where are those dreams? Where are those goals? Where are those ambitions? So if you feel that yes, those things are missing in your life, so you need a clarity here, right? And I invite you, if you want more clarity, you want a better vision, you want to create a roadmap for your business, for your life, for the dream you have ever seen, right? I want you have a session with us. We will bring clarity and we will take you out of the situation of uncertainty.